Hello and welcome to Die Rollin. I'm the ever excited Balanum, and today we're playing Zombicide Invader. This is mission 5, and so far I've won a couple but failed the others. So hopefully this time I'll be able to complete another mission successfully. So let's join me at the table and let's see if I do it. Arms race. We're preparing for the worst. The whole life-sustaining system may fall down if the Xenos reach the wrong spots. Power is already malfunctioning in some remote areas as it was diverted in some way. The engineers we rescued told us, well, unfortunately we didn't rescue those guys. The engineers we rescued told us the prototype weapons they were working on hold rare components that may help maintaining the system with a lower energy input. They also marked on our map the area where they store their treasures. Unfortunately, it is now an infested mess. It's like a hit and run and hit again, just in case. So we have to storm the area. We've got to take all 4 prototype weapons, which are the red objectives. Then we have to exit. Reach the exit with all survivors. Any survivors may escape through this zone at the end of their turn, as long as there are no Xenos in it. The purple and green objectives are also randomly placed in here as well. And each red objective, as always, gives us 5 experience points, and we get a prototype weapon. So let's have a look at the state of the board. It's looking fairly good. Yeah, we just have to make sure that the Xenos don't totally kill us like they have several times before. As always, Cole and Magnus are yellow and red kind of leader characters. They have got the SMGs and everyone else have their cattle prods. So it is literally just running as fast as we can to get stuff. So I guess my best course here is to just get to these first. Maybe get stuff along the way. Do I split up? Yeah, we'll have 2 teams. We'll have 2 teams. So Cole's going to be going first. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do a free search in here. And of course, we find. No, I was expecting to be a spawn. So we find a searchlight. So he gets to do 2 searches instead of 1. He's going to take Jared. So 1, 2, 3. And he's going to take Barack. Why not? 1, 2, 3. Okay, Magnus is going to go next. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And Mitsuki's actually going to search before she starts anything else. Or should we? No. Yeah, let's search. So she's going to search. She spawns hunters everywhere. Well, done. The nice thing is there's only 3 mold points on the map. So we've got 1 over here, 1 over there. And we've got, of course, got a further one just over there in the distance. And is she going to find any other monsters? No, she finds this, which she's going to eat straight away to get her 3 experience points. So it's her first action. Her second action is going to be move there, and her third action is going to be move this along. So that is now active, which means it's a target. Oh, Adam, you didn't think this through. So we're going to move all the hunters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to move it this way. Over there, and this guy goes into there. If we activate them again, we're going to lose our robot, and we don't want that to happen. I think that's why we failed our last one, because the robot was taken out so quickly. So up top, we mold spawn tanks. So there's a tank on each of the mold points now. Down the bottom where that one is, we've got 4 more tanks, and no weapons to really help us with this. And then down there, we get 2 hunters. So no workers yet, just hunters and tanks. Okay. So let's start off with Cole. He's going to do a search. He draws 2 cards. He finds a canister and plenty of bullets. He's going to equip plenty of bullets so he can shoot and re-roll his dice if he doesn't like them. And then he's going to pick up this. And it's one of our prototype weapons. So he finds a prototype light machine gun. And gets 5 experience points for his troll. So his first action was to search there. We're going to then move him along this way. and then into this zone here. Barak is going to search while she's in there. She finds a light machine gun. That's great. She's going to then move 1, 2. She's just kind of sticking with Cole here. Jared is going to move 1, and then he's going to move there 2. And he's going to wait there just because we don't want this hunter getting on his space just yet. And to be fair, that hunter is probably going to move over here. Okay, so Mitsuki is going to activate next, and she's going to attack with this beast of a machine. So the Peacekeeper bot is rolling 3 dice. It does 4 or more, and we'll kill it. So yeah, that does that. And that is activated again. And then Mitsuki is going to then move 1, 2. She's to move along. Magnus is going to move next. He's going to move 1, 2. He picks up and he's found the remote control for the bot as well, and 5 experience points. Hoping that was a red one. We need to find the other 3 reds. Okay, so Vivian next. She's going to move 1, 2, and then she's going to search. And Vivian found some tanks. But she also found an MRE, so she's going to eat that to get 3 experience points. But we do have to put tanks on all of the mold. So we have quite a lot of tanks out already. And that was really quick, but that was my my entire team's go. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this hunter is actually going to head this way. These guys are all going to move up 1. It's like they're having a big kind of convention of tanks down here. Now, I do like the fact they're called tanks and not fatties, because other Zombicide games, they call the big units fatties, and I don't know. I don't especially like that. Tanks is a great name for it. Okay, so let's see what we're spawning. So up top, as always, we find we're going to be spawning more tanks. Oh, we're going to run out of tanks. We need to take some of these guys out. Down the bottom, we get our spoiler abomination turns up. And then on the far right, we get some more hunters. No workers at all yet. Okay, so state the board. Got Jared down here, he needs to grab that. We've got Cole, Barak over there. They're kind of stuck between 2 of those guys. There's no door here, so they can't actually be seen by any of these guys here. So we need to get in there, grab whatever that is. We've got this up here and this there. So we're going to start with Jared, I guess. Makes sense as he's like closest to one of these things. So he's going to move in here, picks up 5 experience points, and he gets himself a prototype weapon. And he's found the prototype heavy shotgun. That's one of my favorites. Okay, so he's got a 1 action left, so we're going to move him back this way. Okay, Cole is going to move into here. He's going to pick this up, and it's 5 experience points for him. So he's now in yellow zone. He's going to do a free search whilst he's in there. 2 cards. Plenty of bullets, we've already got that. And some armor, which is pretty handy. He's got 2 actions left, so we're going to move him into here, and he's going to start shooting. So we'll shoot into this zone. And he misses, but he's got plenty of bullets, so we get to re-roll that. My dice would behave. And yep, we kill this guy. And we put a noise in there. Right, Barak's got a light machine gun, so she's going to attack into this zone here. And yeah, she got 5, so she kills this guy here. 1 experience point for her. She's going to search, and she finds a searchlight. which will assist her going forward. And then she's going to move forward 1. We have 2 noise in this location where Cole is at the moment. Okay, we're going to get Mitsuki to activate now, and she's going to move her bot into this area here. And the bot is going to attack with its claws. And we got a 6 and a 3 and a 1. We need 4 or more, so she kills one of these guys. And she's going to attack again for her last action. Unfortunately, all of them miss. Okay, let's get Vivian to search now. So she finds an SMG. And she's going to move 1, 2. We're going to get Magnus to go 1, 2, and then he's going to concentrate fire into this zone. 5 or more to kill it. We've got a 6 and a 3. If we had plenty of bullets, we could have re-rolled that, but we couldn't. So unfortunately, our robot is going to be toast this turn. Okay, and that is everybody activated. Now we need to put noise token just up here. So our hunter activates, destroys the peacekeeper bot. Our tank even, our other tank moves there. Okay, this massive mess of monsters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the noisiest zone. They're going to try and get to there. So they're going to split up. So you get 3 this side, 3 that side. We're going to be putting a mold in here as our spoiler comes in. He's got a tank in there with him. These guys are going to move into this zone. That is the state of the table at the end of this. So we've only got this place and this place to find, and then we have to get out to the exit. So it's fairly doable, I think. We just have to rush it, I think. So let's see what we spawn. So first spawn, we get the spoiler to move again. And do you know what? He's now got line of, he hasn't quite got line of sight, but he's going to move towards the noisiest zone. So he's going to move into that area there, which means he's proper spreading the love. Our second action is, so we get 2 tanks spawn just below the screen, and we've only got 2 tanks off the board at the moment. So if we have any more tanks spawning, this is going to be an automatic activation for all of them. These guys are going to start speeding up a lot. So this shouldn't be tanks, it's the abomination. So the spoiler is straight on Cole now. And Cole doesn't really have anything he can do to fight off against this thing. So this might be another game over for us, guys. Unless we can have some assistance from our friends here. Okay, so Cole is going to spend 2 actions to move off of here. He's then going to do a free search action where he is, so he draws 2 cards. He finds a heavy cutter and an energy cell. The energy cell goes straight into his light machine gun. He's going to put his SMG and his plenty of bullets in his backpack and equip his heavy cutter. He has 1 action, 2 actions to move out. He's got 2 actions left because that's a free search. So he is going to shoot and hopefully destroy this spoiler abomination. He's using his prototype light machine gun, so he's rolling 5 dice, 5 or more. He needs to get 3 5s or 6s. Okay, and he gets to re-roll those because he's got an energy cell attached to it. So he fails in his first attack. He's going to attack again. Okay, we'll re-roll all of them. 5, a 6, and a 5 kills this guy, gets us 5 experience points. But we've still got a ton of mold on the board, which kind of sucks. Okay, Baraka's going to move over here now. And Barak is going to concentrate fire on one of these guys up here. So she's rolling 5 dice for her light machine gun. 5s or more. She needs at least 2 5s or 6s. And she misses, but she's lucky, so she gets to reroll all of these. I'll face it the way she's shooting, just to make it very clear. She misses on all of those, so she's gonna. That was her second action. Her third action is gonna have to be to move out. So she's gonna move into this room here. Magnus is up next. He's going to try to concentrate fire on these guys. 6 and a 4. 1 and a 2. 4 and a 2. So he fails on all fronts. And has made a ton of noise up there. We're going to have Vivian go 1, 2, and she's going to try the same. Concentrate fire. Misses. Well, never mind. So Mitsuki's next. Mitsuki is going to try to run around them. So she's going to go 1, 2. She's going to search there. And she finds some armor, which hopefully will help her going forward. And the only person we haven't activated is Jared, who's literally just sitting down there doing nothing. So we're going to get him to move over here for 1, 2, 3. Let's get him up there to try to search into the security area. Because he needs a power cell and he's got a weapon. All right, so everything activates and the noisiest zone is over here. So these guys are going to move the quickest way possible over there. So they're going to move up here. We've got this guy here, these 3 up there. 2 of these guys here. These guys are straight into that zone. The hunters will move 1 activation into there and then they're going to split up. And we've got some hunters at the bottom here, so they're running up the corridor. And then the last of the tanks. So that's what we're looking like for the first activation here. And we're very close to those objectives with Baraka there. But let's see what we spawn. So up here at the top, we find 4 workers. The workers have finally come to play. We don't want to mold spawn anything. All workers get an extra activation. So I guess they just move into this zone here. And then for the final spawn, we spawn 4 hunters. So the hunters are running down here at the moment. I've heard the spoilers cries for help. Okay, so we're going to start with Baraka first. So Baraka is with this hunter here. She's going to use her cattle prod. She's lucky, so she gets a reroll. She gets a 5 and a 6, so she kills that hunter. 1 experience point for her. She's then going to go 2, 3. So she's up there, ready to grab that. Cole, what does he have? He's got a heavy cutter. So he's going to roll 2 dice. Yep, that's enough to slice this guy up. So he's sliced that up. He's then going to go 1, 2, 3. And he's going to close the door. So I've got my guys on the objectives. But it's not going to do us any good if we can't get rid of these tanks up here. So Vivian's going to go first. She's going to attack with her cattle prod. She gets a 5 and a 1. 4 and a 1. 3 and a 2. So that's no good. Magnus is going to swap his SMG for her cattle prod. He's got 2 actions left, so he's going to try to do the same thing. 4 and a 1. 5 and a 5. He kills one of them. Huzzah! So 1 experience point for Magnus. Masook is next. She's only got her cattle prod. So she's not in a great position. She's going to do a search. She finds a heavy shotgun. Well, That's really good fun. So she's going to shoot at those guys in the next room to her. She gets a 6 and a 4, which is enough to kill 2 of these guys. She's now in yellow, so she's got an extra action. 4 and a 5, she kills off these 2 guys. And then she's going to move here. Okay, finally, we're going to move Jared in there. He searches, he finds plenty of bullets, which isn't going to do him any good. He's then going to move up here. Okay, so unfortunately, one of the tanks does some damage over here. So we're going to grab Magnus, takes 2 damage, sorry, from the tank. Then these guys, so this area over here is going to be the noisiest. There's 2 in there, so they're going to try and get there. So these guys will just move up here. Okay, so let's see what we do with spawning. We don't want extra activations. We're going to spawn workers. That's fine. We don't mind workers coming out at the moment. So we've got a ton of workers just added there. The next thing is a spoiler appears at the bottom. And then all tanks get an extra activation. Ay, ay, ay. This was bad. So if they're getting an extra activation, that means we have another 2 damage appearing here. So Magnus takes 2 damage. These guys all move into this zone here. These guys will move them up here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, to be fair, that kind of sucks for me because I could have used our taunty guy here to get in there and push them all away, but I'm trying to move these in the place that'd be worst for me. These guys all move up 1. These guys up 1. This guy up 1 as well. Which means we're in for a world of hurt. Okay, so we're going to get Barak to activate first. She finds the sentry gun. She gets 5 experience points. I mean, she's on level yellow now, so she gets additional action. She's going to charge this thing up and shoot at these guys here. So she's rolling 4 dice, and she needs. Oh, she's got to concentrate fire on one of them. So yeah, she kills off one of these tanks, getting herself an experience point. She's going to go for the next one. Yep. And then she's going to shoot into this zone here, hopefully taking out some of these hunters. And she needs 4, so she gets a 5, she kills off one of those hunters. Okay, so Cole is next. He's going to pick up this, which is the final prototype weapon, with the shotgun going to Baraka. So it's 1 action, 2, 3. He's going to shoot into this zone with his light machine gun. 5 or more. Yep, and kills this hunter. Which means he is now in orange. And he's going to get additional dice to his range. Okay, so we're going to go for Mitsuki next. She's going to search. She finds a canister. It's no good to us. She's going to have to move into here. She moves into here, and she's going to have to hopefully clear some of these guys out. So she's using her cattle prod. Miss. And she gets 1 more go. 4 and a 1 is a miss. Okay, so it's on to Magnus now. 6 and a 1. 6 and a 5. He takes out one of these guys, gets himself an experience point. He's now got an additional action. So he's got 2 more chances. Miss. Miss. So Vivian's next. She's just over here. So she's going to grab the cattle prod. Try to do the same. So she's got 2 actions left. Misses. And we can't do this now. There's no way we can physically do this because these guys are going to activate an attack on here. There's 6 damage going through there. It's not enough. It's a shame we were really close this time, I felt. So we're going to move in here for 1, push those for 3, 2, 3. He joins his friends for their death. Everyone activates. We've got 6 damage coming in here. And it's not, even if we could split them up, the damage up, it's not enough. So 2 damage there, 2 damage there, 2 damage there. I didn't do it. I failed miserably, like before. So thanks for watching, I guess. If I've made any mistakes, then please let me know in the comments below and I will correct them in future videos, hopefully. And I'll also just put a comments, like mistakes were made in the comments so that everyone knows where I went wrong. So if you're playing this game and you're learning it, you'll know what not to do. I'm still enjoying this even though I'm failing miserably, and I hope it's just my strategy and I've not been playing this game wrong. If you enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe to our various different social medias. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and of course YouTube. I've been the ever excitable Adam, and until next time, stay safe and keep rolling.